Initializing caution files. Please stand by.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So, if I remember correctly, it's 1-1. I'm not entirely sure because they already played a couple of their games. And they're both playing on random, so now we got a different match. We actually got a GDI mirror.
Okay, so there are how many factions in this game? Like 5?
Yes. You got GDI, Nod, Cabal, Scrin, and the Forgotten, aka the Mutants.
I see. Quite interesting. So both going for a power plant, I assume, and then barracks.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, let's guess. Barracks?
So this is fun about this. See, I can see like eco, how much they have, their income, production, what they're building, their support powers, combats, so destroyed, lost tap, army value. But obviously this is like a customized engine.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, in Kane's Draft, that's also somewhat possible, but you do need to look at the particular player, so you can't see them simultaneously.
Let's try to like see the build orders. I assume this is like power plant, barracks, refinery, war factory, refinery.
Yeah.
It's like Kane's Draft, basically.
With an additional power plant, because you don't want to go low power in this game. Low power in this game affects you a lot.
What does it do?
Affects all your building queues, infantry queue, and that's about it. But just it hugely, immensely affects your. I think everything is built like 50% slower, if I recall correctly.
Wow. Oh wait, it's Icesinithol, the guy I played against in Kane's Draft just now.
Yep.
Oh, he's going for a flank with an infantry, but stopped by that turret.
Yep. Nice Vulcan tower was pre-ready. Not sure if you remember Tiberian Sun, but we changed it a little bit because like GDI used to have a component tower. Ooh, Ice has the 2 medics though. So does Who Cares? Ice is going to be overrun here. But yeah, GDI used to have a component tower, and then you could choose which turret you wanted to build. But that meant that GDI had like 2 separate building queues. So first for the tower itself, and then for the actual component. So you could have gone for SAM side or RPG tower, or in this case Vulcan tower. So we changed that to be like 1 turret to be on par with all the other factions.
Wow, refinery expand.
Yeah, that's a really fast expansion from Who Cares.
But he's not choosing the
Oh, he's going for a base push.
base push all in.
I mean, he does have the infantry numbers there with him.
First Titan on the field.
Oh,
that is going to be annoying. Yeah, he doesn't have any anti-tank. That is. Oh wait, he does have some. Yeah, yep. It can. And he gets the 2 rockets. The only units that could have dealt with this Titan. This is gonna be bad because the MC.
Holy shit.
Actually, Who Cares is kind of trading well with his infantry there, but he doesn't have any medics left. This is gonna be killed. The MCV will make it out, but that costed him a lot of build time, obviously.
Yeah, it's slaughter. Actually, do you make extra horses in this game?
Oh
yeah, extra. You do. Since there's more than 1 horse per refinery right now, at least 4. Who cares?
Usually, like 4 is a good number before you want to expand. Seems like Ice did lose a harvester, or he just went straight for 2 Titans. So he's down. He's behind the harvester though.
Since he lost that much infantry, he probably invested heavily into trying to defend that.
Titan models are really improved, and then the animations really improved from Tipson.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot different from the original game. Lots of customized units as well. Titan models are different. These are all. We have one developer that works on this named Nold, so like this is the Phalanx, which is also like, you know, voxel or different model. But it's basically like we gave all of the factions just like a basic rocket launch, because normally GDI had disc throwers, which were terrible for anti-vehicle, so we gave them the Phalanx. Basic rocket soldier.
Come on, really?
But still true. Yeah, it was still true to like being their. So GDI is obviously a little bit more buff and slower rocket soldier, whereas Nod, for example, gets a mobile rocket soldier, so it can shoot while moving, and it's a little bit faster, but you know, a little bit weaker as well.
Could you just like?
Oh wow.
change the disc throwers to be like grunts in array?
They are. Disc throwers are still in the game for GDI.
Oh,
and,
okay. No
and
bad.
they are
Okay.
grenadiers, so they're really good against infantry. They're definitely anti-infantry units in this game.
Okay, yeah, there is nothing. Okay.
That's what I thought.
I'm not mad.
That's
I'm
what I
not
thought.
mad.
Now the game
I
has.
suppose this will be a bit of a stalemate here for both sides, as
Yeah.
both are ecoing up.
Oh, who cares going for a second MCV?
Wait,
Isn't
a
SD
second or a
required?
third MC? What is the expansion top left?
It's
oh,
a
well, never mind.
tip spike actually.
I see, so it's like an oil
Yeah,
tip.
it's also a custom model.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Wait, does that mean that Icesinithol does not have a tip spike of his own?
He does, but he didn't capture it.
Oh, there's a
Let's
watch
see.
turret actually. There's a watchtower.
There's the second MCV. It's not a bad idea to go for a second MCV here. This is pretty huge map. But they're pretty equal right now. Army value is definitely in favor of Ice. Because who cares? Obviously invest in that second MCV. But
And
yeah,
the tip
he's-
feels starting to dry up here.
Yeah, and if you go for an expansion, usually what you want to do, ideally, you want to have one harvester per tip tree later on. So 4 is great, but when this is mined out, you probably want to move out 2. And then use one over here or on the other side, depending where you expand to.
Oh, if you got
This is nice
I
from
see.
Ice. Yup.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
wow, this
no.
push.
Ice
MC out
knows.
of position.
You serve the
He has an idea. Yo, Uncle Bam, thank you for the resub, dude, with the Prime 10 months in a row. Welcome back, buddy. Appreciate you, dude. It's good to have you back. And enjoy this game. Oh, wow, that refinery is pretty trash.
No.
Oh, no. We didn't really have an option because the MCV placement was bad. This is gonna fall, I think. Gonna try and run with the MCV, maybe try and get some crushes? But the Titans are so good in chasing that. Look at that, MCV's gonna go down. Vulcan is also focusing on the Titan instead of the infantry. These are
Harvester
huge
crushes,
numbers. Yeah, he's trying for it. Ice is aware, trying to get away. And here comes the forces from Who Cares? Harvester's doing jack shit so far.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Icesinithol had one more Titan advantage, but not anymore as 3 of his Titans fall.
Did deny that expansion though, which is great because Ice has been chilling over here on tier 2 as well. That means we're probably gonna see, well, maybe some jump jet troopers. I don't know. We're probably gonna see hover MRLs, to be fair. Yep, now he's gonna send over his main MCV. So this is gonna hurt Who Cares' eco for sure. He's floating a little bit, which is interesting. But, and also army value is pretty even right now after that engagement. But like I said, denying the eco is gonna be huge later on.
I mean, you can try going for it once again, and sniping that MC would be really devastating for Who Cares.
Yeah. Luckily, Who Cares still has a service depot, so he can rebuild his MCVs. MCVs are hidden or locked behind service depot tech. So without a service depot, you can't make a new MCV.
Interesting.
Okay, Who Cares adding some Wolverines to his army edition? So these are pretty much anti-infantry. Well, you know Wolverines. I mean, they're in King's Wrath.
Yeah, I mean, I killed you with Wolverine. So
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for mentioning that. That was not necessary moral support. Orcas coming into play for Ice. And some
How many
hover
Orcas-
Emeralds.
How many Orca shots does it take to kill a Titan?
Ah, that's a very good question. Might ask Ganon that, but I'm not sure. This is gonna be a huge battle, though.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of infantry from Icesinithol.
Oh, Who Cares already calls the GG,
Yeah.
saws the army from Ice. And I think this is the third game, I'm not entirely sure. But Ice coming out on top. But yeah, the base push didn't work out for Who Cares. He lost a lot of production time because of that, and then his expansion got sniped. So he was behind a lot.
Aw, Ice could say, we could do an interview. What the hell?
battle control offline.
Ice, come
Was that-
back.
Back
Was
from
that the last
vacation,
game?
I have recovered pretty well. Yeah, thank you very much. I went to Croatia for a week, and that's why I changed my schedule to this week only. We're gonna stream 5 consecutive days. So, yeah. Everything works out, obviously.
Hello, Icesinithol. Apologies for mispronouncing. Oh, never mind. Well, apologies for mispronouncing your name, nevertheless. Since I'm pretty sure I did it like at least 5 times today.
I call him Icesinithol. I'm not sure if it's right, but it's not over. 1 game left. Ah, great, nice.
So we coming in for the cherry on top of the deciding game.
ZxGanon is here. Oh. I'll wait for them to come back.
Oh wow, everything's in Germany. Jesus Christ, that's like a monopoly for this country in this game.
Only for SP.
Are like the servers in Germany? Or is that everyone playing this game are in Germany?
No, the servers are located in Germany for SP mainly. But if I look at, this is OpenRA for example, so you can see Finland, Germany, Pulse, United States, Switzerland, yada 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 yada. Okay, I'm hoping that Ganon might be joining us. He's Ganon is usually responsible for like doing the balance and stuff for Shattered Paradise. So we've got Nolt, who does the actual designs for models and shit, buildings. Yep, and Ganon usually does like the gameplay wise.
Sorry that I'm hitting so late. I wanted to show up sooner.
Hey Ganon, you're just in time, man. Last game is going to happen between Ice and Who Cares. Ice just won the 4th game.
Okay.
And we've got Nod for Who Cares versus Scrin for Icesinithol.
Ooh, this
is
is there.
Yeah, you're probably gonna love this Xad as an Cage Rat fan.
Yeah, is that blue tip down there?
There's
no.
blue tip here. Yes, there's a blue tip tree here. But it has to, I think I can show this. Yeah, see? There's blue tip here.
Nice.
Fun fact about the militants from Nod, they cannot prone. They will keep going even if they get shot, because, you know, for King, they keep moving forward. Which also means they don't take reduced damage, because prone units take reduced damage.
So GDI is kind of like the heavy faction. The Nod is kind of like the more mobile one, which makes sense. What is a Scrin then? What is their kind of thing?
Scrin is about crowd control.
Yep, pretty much.
Basically, they amass units by just combining them together. They have lifesteal, they have lower HP than usual units for Nord and GDI, but since they have lifesteal, you just don't care. As long as you keep killing units, you keep them alive. They're very fast. You control their minds, you control the AoE, and you have the speed to cover for.
I hope we get to see like tier 2 or tier 3 at least in this game. Because the 4th game was over pretty fast.
How did ISIS win?
Who Cares went for a base push after 1 War Factory, 1 Refinery on sidestep. But Ice went for 2 Titans before making a 2nd Harvester. So the base push didn't work out, which meant he lost a lot of production time. Then Who Cares went for SD to build a 2nd MCV. And when he expanded, Ice smelled it and he was already there when the MCV just got deployed. So he lost his expansion and yeah. There on out it was pretty much downhill.
So ISIS sounds like he's kinda back. Like yesterday in the 3rd game he was kinda weakened.
Oh, here's the Crusaders that I mentioned, Xads. So they're mobile, they can shoot while moving, but you know, they're a little bit, I think they have less HP than the Phalanx from GDI.
Yeah, I'm just imagining Black Hand Kane's Wrath with like the same abilities and units, and oh my god, that will be absolutely broken.
This is the Tick Tank?
That's the Tick Tank, yeah, but it's a new model. Looks a lot better, because like the old model is disgusting.
Yeah, and the gap when they get in defensive position is like.
So these Razor Sharks, by the way, are melee units for screen.
Yeah, like buzzers basically.
Yeah, I think some
Toolbox
of
of
this was inspired from Kane's Rat, for sure.
Yep. After all, SP kind of follows the
Corruptors?
lore of it. Like it's like in between TS and Case Roth at this point.
Those
Ooh,
are
those-
really thick corruptors. Ooh.
Big boys.
Big boys. Big tanks versus thick boys.
So this is like between the Tipson and the Rap.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be some nice micro here.
Happens right after the Tiberian Sun Firestorm crisis, to be correct.
Yes, but I guess it's more in terms of gameplay. There's like Tiberian Sun
more
elements in
gameplay.
there, but there's also Kane's Rat elements in there. And if these corruptors get to that infantry, but
Yeah.
Razor Sharks are not able to tank enough. I wonder why he built hover tanks.
By the way,
Just to deal with that tick tank?
By the way, why don't you have HP bars online caution?
That's a good question.
Like caution, like while being damaged, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
I
this is
think he
correct.
changed it for a reason. There was I think I changed it to make a video or something like that.
Ah. Now it makes more sense because corruptors
Yes,
just keep damaging multiple amount of units because of their attack.
See what Ice is up to in the meantime. He went for the 2 extractors as well. Who cares? Only went for 1. He did win for the replicator, so this is pretty much this is a building that exists in generals as well. But for every how much is it? 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yeah.
Oh, drop zone.
Soon the
Every
tick
2
thing will
minutes,
come
yeah,
out
it
again.
gives a free tank.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay, denied. No
That
tank
was
for
the
you.
time.
$7.5k for Ice, 4.4k army value for Who Cares. 3 harvesters for Ice though versus 5 for Who Cares. So
Expanding.
yep,
Our tanks are
the
about to
corruptors,
increase.
man. Yeah, he needs to be careful with that. Nod requires a lot of micro though. Otherwise,
Nod?
this infantry is gonna be screwed by the corruptors for sure.
Not actually has a huge problem against hover tank spam because they would have to get tons of bikes to defend against this, but then you just die to infantry
Oh.
pushes.
Yeah, this is rough for Who Cares.
Just gonna focus on the tick.
Oh, these corruptors, man!
Nice.
We should micro those corruptors.
Micro
Okay,
behind
right,
us, so
tier
that
2
means I'm gonna
for
face him.
tier 2 for Who Cares. But is it gonna be enough to save him?
Oh,
Ooh.
no shot.
Oh.
Yeah, War Factory's gonna go down. Yep, Who Cares is
Yeah.
out.
GG.
That means Ice is going to move forward into
Nice.
the semi-finals, I think.
Yes.
Who is he facing?
Me.
Oh, so that could actually happen.
Battle
Yes.
control offline.
I've just woken up from falling asleep because I'm an old man.
Yeah, you're trying to set
Now
up
he's-
Kane's Rat, right?
Yeah, I was trying to, but then I died in between.
Battle control offline for Ganon for a while.
Yeah, again, it just was like, ooh, shut down. Actually, I need to test something. Like, I did a mistake. Like, I downloaded the 15 years edition, but I activated Biva's launcher too fast, so it disconnected my complete registration for the game. So it asked me who is the fucking account is that. And now the game was like, wait, who are you? And you're not supposed to have this game.
You mean ask for the CD key?
Yes, it asked for the CD key.
Did you download perhaps this 1. What was the version again? 1.02 patch?
No, I didn't. I didn't start it.
Predictions? Oh, yeah, I'll keep it in
I
mind.
immediately downloaded it and I immediately started the fix instead of just starting the game once regular.
It's still a bit weird. Maybe it's Fiber's fixed launchers doing some weird stuff.
So fucking weird. Like I'm gonna try it again right now. I'm currently I'm actually starting the game now. Now it works as I predicted that it would work. First of all, I'm just gonna set up one option change that I have proper. God, resolution. What is this? Why is it
Yeah,
on full?
it should be on 800 times 600.
Yes, it's on its own complete low for some reason. What the fuck?
It
Paste
starts
just
with
this.
minimal settings normally.
Oh, good. Now I have perfect settings. Everything on maximum.
Nice.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Should we contact Ice if he wants to?
gonna play on Revora right now, right? In Kane's Roth. How does this work? If we would ever play Kane's Roth, right?
Yeah, you need to download the Cincy launcher, make an account there as well on the website, and then log in and launch the game through Cincy and then log in.
You need a launcher for that extra. Okay,
Yeah,
that's odd.
you need
Like,
an
don't
external one.
you don't need it for Zero if you wanna play Revora.
You need Gentle for 0 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, Gentle works as a launcher.
If you have a launcher, then it doesn't matter if it disconnects me or not. I see. Cool. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna prepare now against ISIS. I must apologize, though I gotta pee first, so be right back.
Take your time.
Actually, same with me, so I'll be right back as well.
Alright, so maybe if Ice is up for that, can go straight to playing Ganon. I'm not sure if he wants to or can. We'll ask him though. Yeah, I wonder what the non-player actually could have done in that engagement. I was like, the tick tanks were no match for the hover tanks, and all of his infantry was kinda useless against the corruptors. Yeah, I missed the I did see the two games yesterday in Discord, but it was pretty close. So let's see if I can get up the brackets as well. Brackets, brackets, brackets. Where's the brackets? Here's the brackets. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Hello, man. So here's
What I
the
missed?
brackets. So that means Ice progresses, and he's going to face Ganon in the semi-finals, and the winner of that will face Lilac in the finals, and the loser of that one will face Odorless in the bronze match, because Odorless lost in the semi-finals against Lilac. Interesting.
Alrighty, I'm back. So what's up, boys?
Well, I'm asking if Ice is up for he wants to play, who cares? But yeah, Ice is ready to play Ganon.
Yes.
So that's gonna be interesting. This should be a good match. Very good
I
match.
just had an awakening last night. He just wrote me. Okay. I'm gonna have a. I just need a small, very fast practice game against the AI. Give me a second just to wake up a little bit. I just slept for a few hours just recently, so give me a second. I'm still waking up. I'm still in the waking up process.
Get a coffee. Coffee. So Xaz, what was your first impression of the game?
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it is of course 2D.
True.
But I'm accustomed to the 2D stuff, if I may say so myself. So, I mean, yeah, that looks pretty decent. I mean, I don't know if I were to have the time to learn the new games and to just possess different mechanics from Kane's Wrath. But only time will tell on that one.
Okay.
It's easy game, Zeds. Just make titans.
If you're GDI, just make Titans, that's true. I mean, GDI is probably the best faction to start with.
It's currently maybe the strongest faction.
Yeah, GDI is like this sort of quirk to it that it's actually quite hard to play against the other good players because all the other good players can really abuse the faction. You have to be really clean with your builds and army placement and stuff, or you'll just get rolled. Same with Cabal.
I mean, I don't really want to be beating good players when I just start playing the game. Well, at least that's not my goal.
Yeah, probably if I'm going like try this game, probably never gonna get used to screwing. Like they look so freaking different. And, like it's almost tried. It's hard to compare them to Kane's Wrath or Tibor's version of them.
I mean, they do have the sharks, or whatever those units are called, which are very similar to buzzers, in a sense.
Yeah, that stuff.
But I wouldn't really use buzzers as tanks for my army. So yeah, there's big.
It's not like compare this to Zealot from StarCraft. You just send them forward, just take
Saz
damage.
doesn't like 2D waifus.
Whoa, who said that? No, I said I'm accustomed to 2D, okay?
That's not really the role of the sharks for screen. So like normally what you do with sharks, so you're playing against Nod and they go like mass Templars, is you make sharks so the sharks can try to get into melee range and then the Templars barbecue themselves. And it's the same with and they're good against disc throwers because disc throwers miss them.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself now. Be right back.
Yep. Good luck.
What's
Also,
the other,
Orlos, what
what's the
time is
other
it for
unit
you right
that
now?
damages itself? Oh, it's actually not bad. It's 7-8.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Bro.
New Zealand, beautiful place.
Okay.
So where's the old Zealand?
I don't know
Asking the
why.
real
So
questions
I think they called it New Zealand because of when it got colonized. Because it was like native Polynesians were living here before the English showed up. So when the English showed up, instead of like it being called Aotearoa, they were like, oh, let's call it New Zealand instead because we've made it new and great.
No, the English were probably like, hey, yo, how do you call this country? Say that again, what was it called? Because I already forgot. Before it was called New
Aotearoa.
Zealand? Yeah, they're probably like, yeah, fuck this shit, we can't pronounce that. Let's just call it, it's in the middle of the sea, so what about New Zealand? And they were like, yeah, let's do that, that sounds great.
Yeah, because it's like New Zealand, right? Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
I'm reading the chat and it's like, Ice says, Old Zealand is in Holland. Sorry, I meant Netherlands.
Oh, that's true, we have Zeeland, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna get some drinks before they start.
You know, New Zealand's like ruled by Europeans. The Europeans came here and took it over. And we're our own country now, but I think for a long time we were kind of just like licking knees of England and shit.
Yeah. Poland was own country but for goddamn some 100 years. We're influenced by everyone else. Yeah, I know that. I feel that. Yo, caution again somewhere.
He's
Yo.
getting drinks.
Game night every Friday on CNC Online Discord. Join. Free
Wow, Gaseous. Wow, that's a shameless plug right there.
Free advertisement. Good.
Kind
We have-
caution's back. Oh well, we're not gonna tell him, okay?
We have 0 hour, not Case Wrath, and we're 3.
And
doing that.
Tiberian Wars as well. I mean, there's a Tiberian Wars tournament coming up actually for $1,000 or euros. I forgot which currency, but
Yo, another
somewhat $1,000.
advertisement. Tournament for $1,000, guys.
Okay. I is back.
Great. We definitely didn't shamelessly plug anything. Nice to see you back.
The fuck were you guys up to?
Righto. So I play the loser of this, right?
No. This is semifinals, right? You're playing
Oh,
the loser
no,
of the
this is-
finals.
Yeah. So
Okay. Which map is this? Crossfire. GDI versus Grin. Grin for Ganon. Also, the
Did they
MCV
both
from
go
Screen
yeah,
can fly.
random chads.
By the way, it's an air unit if it when it undeploys.
Basically a drone ship.
Yep.
It's a blessing and a curse. When it's in the air, it has air armor instead of concrete armor, as what buildings have. But air armor takes like ridiculously high damage from like rocket troopers. So something like a Crusader, for instance, might be shooting at a air host station, and if they decide to lift it, they'll start taking like 3 times as much damage.
Yeah. And I assume no crushes for that MCV as well.
And no
Exactly.
crushes, that is right.
Yeah, a bit similar
Yo,
to Draft.
Yadu. Back at the
But,
gym already? You know it, brother. You know it. Tank top time. Confidence time. Also pick up time.
Base pushes are really strong with strength as well. Waste turrets are like, I guess. I think like probably the most efficient thing to do against any type of army that any faction can make is probably 4 Ica waste turrets.
Let's get some predictions going, boys.
Predictions?
Of course, predictions. You can vote with your virtual points. Who is going to win?
I thought you made predictions for like this game was gonna happen.
Of course.
You know, I have a good feeling for our self-appointed old man, Ganon.
Ganon is pretty good at this game. Not gonna lie.
No,
Okay,
he
predictions are up
balanced
for 2 minutes. Place your bets. Will it be
I guess
Ice
Bud,
playing as
like-
GDI? Or will it be Ganon playing as the Scrin?
I don't know why, but when I try to make like the predictions, I can't put like points in it. I don't know why.
We have a Titan first from Ice. This is actually really good. I like this. So you can, with this quick Titan and your small amount of Marines, you can go for some Ica waste turrets.
How do I put points in the predictions? Holy shit.
We're gonna have 69 on one side and 420 on the other. Let's
No
go.
idea. I've never betted on it myself because I can't bet as a streamer on my own predictions, which makes sense.
Like I'm the viewer, and I have 0 for like left side and 0 for right side.
Maybe you don't
I
have
don't know
points.
why I can't put those.
No, it's already 69 for Ice and 420 for Ganon.
Ooh, 200.
Can someone like help me with this? I want to put points, but what the hell? I don't know how to.
It's okay, gambling's bad.
Exactly.
No, I really want to.
Good point. I mean, it's virtual currency. It's not even worth anything, so I guess it's different.
Let me put points.
But look, he's already hooked on it.
True. I mean, there's some people in my stream that have a fuck ton of points. I think someone shared it once. I think it was Megatank. He had like, I don't know, maybe 40k? Not entirely
Wow,
sure.
wait, what?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2.5k dropped for Icesinithol? Jesus Christ, I can't remember his name at all.
Damn. Alright, well, Ulrus was pretty much right. There's the first waste turret.
Oh, for real?
So if Ganon wins right now, I get 2.5k.
Yeah. So now all Ice has to do is go down and kill the barracks. And he should be able to kill this barracks before the
But
waste
that
turret
waste
comes
turret
up.
though is...
Yeah, towers can defend this.
But he didn't really go quite as planned. He messed around a lot with his first Titan. He could have been
But
over
nice
here
to
for
be
the turrets quicker.
I see pretty precious. You can really go for like expansion. Whatnot.
Nice base crawl as well.
By the way, Titans are fantastic at killing waste turrets.
Yeah, it's basically just an anti-infantry turret. Nice, Legionnaires, anti-tank.
No, he just
Nice micro from both players though so far.
he's fighting into the turrets though. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to be doing this. He can just
True.
move. He can go somewhere else.
Oh, tier 2 already for Ganon. Has a Stargate
Yeah.
up. So we're probably gonna see
No,
some
that's
Chad Riders.
that's extremely standard.
Oh,
for
medic
the
out of
Screen.
position. Oh, they can be killed. Oh.
There's like a very few amount of builds that will actually cause the screen to not go radar extremely quickly.
This is good for Ice. He's killing the Corruptors. Still a ton of Legionnaires. Are they gonna get the Titans? Oh, he's gonna try and go for
Oh,
crushes.
he
Nice
needs it.
micro from Ganon. Only one Titan remaining, but the Legionnaires are almost all dead. There we go. Titan goes down, and now Ganon, or Ice definitely has to retreat, or he's gonna melt. His infantry is gonna melt against these Corruptors.
Yeah, wow, Ganon, turn this around. My points were put in pretty good hands.
Yeah, you can put points in this prediction. I just read that I cannot do because I live in Poland, and in Poland the gambling is illegal.
Oh, you see what I was saying?
What the
Oh my god. Like Sads was right. Gambling is bad for you guys.
Oh, what the fuck, my virtual points? Hell. There's no
Damn.
money involved with it. What the hell, Poland?
Ooh, what is that flying thing over there? Is it like a...
That's a
artillery thing?
destroyer. It's artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
time
it's
to
up
like
there.
move to Netherlands and work at Strawberry Fields. Time to move.
Yeah, the artillery units from screen are flying units.
And
Just
we're
like
pretty
in
far off a
Minecraft.
radar from Ice. This is not
Oh,
best.
yeah, definitely copy of the
Need-
worship.
You need
Let's see the animation.
some walkers.
Oh, that's a big ass splash.
Yeah, that does decent splash
Yeah,
damage as well.
medics are good units though.
Oh, those shots. It's not like the diversity worship firing in one line.
Do he lose his medics?
Yep.
Oh, actually, it reminds me
Can't
of
even
one
see.
unit from StarCraft. It's like, how do you call it?
What does the
Arkenstone.
Plague Trooper do again in Odros? I keep forgetting that.
All three
Plague
of them.
Trooper's just like a sort of
Oh,
high
those
HP
shots
heavy,
connected, holy shit.
a high HP heavy infantry. They do okay damage, but they're more anti-big. Like they're effective against units like mammoth tanks or like minotaurs. Just like the huge high HP damage. They have damage over time on them. They have a poison, which is what that little cloud is that happens on the units. But they're more or less just a unit to give the Skrin more HP, the Skrin army more HP.
Oh wow, destroyers do still pretty decent damage against Titans.
Hello.
Well, he has got 4 of them.
True.
That is a lot of money. That's like 6k worth of army. Those 4
They're
destroyers.
Storm Riders. Or Chad Riders.
Yeah, riders are a good choice here. With this army that he's got, since he hasn't lost any destroyers, he could just drop 7 Stargates and just run him around with riders while he has this army here.
No damage, like the sword.
Yeah, those destroyers are
Oh,
like a
those
mobile
shots.
super weapon.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're made of paper.
True.
It's saying like 4 Orca volleys to kill it. So they die incredibly quick, and they're extremely expensive as well. They build really slow. If you saw how he tried to get them so quickly, he ended up having like 3 Corruptors and some Legionnaires. He had pretty much no ground army to get these destroyers out quickly.
Ganon floating as well, 4.5k. 19k army value versus 9k from Ice.
Ah, that's not gonna be.
Barracks goes down.
Fall.
Yeah, and this all comes down to at the very start. He hesitated so much with his early, like he opened early Titan, hurting his economy a lot,
Yeah.
and then he didn't really do anything with it. He didn't move out instantly. He wasn't trying to shoot power and force waste turrets. I
comes
mean,
the
he
first
forced
Orc
3
Crab,
waste turrets. But
Awesome.
you can force more than that.
Yeah, the destroyers
this
did
game
enough.
does it, but-
Yeah.
Over MLS in the back might get some more.
See, look how quickly they die, and for how expensive they are. It's
Oh.
very. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to hype it up.
Ice
You
has
know,
no
that's my
army to-
job.
Ice has no army to combat this. Yeah, it's just how SP is, man. Like you mess up in the early game and it'll just snowball from there.
Yep.
Welcome, my child.
Not looking great for Mr. Icesinithol right now. And yo, Yuri Prime with the follow. Holy shit, we've been greeted by the man Yuri himself. Thank you for the follow, my friend. And just like Kane said, good to have you back among the faithful. Man, soon we got the Red Alert anniversary coming up, by the way, which is going to be a very interesting one. It's for Red Alert 1, Red Alert 2, and Red Alert 3.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Red October it was going to be called, but it seems like it's gonna go down in November. So the Red October is not really, doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah, this is
Summer means for me actually. Because all my like assignments for school are in red, and it's like for October is like in red assignments.
all right. That is 1 point for Ganon right now. Let me get the score up as well for you guys on stream. And that means Sats has earned his first points.
I think this is like the
Wow.
second time I actually guessed right.
Damn. Man, this boy's feeling confident already.
'Cause
Alright.
I had to get that 1.5k from somewhere, right?
Wow, 86% voted in favor of Ice. And 14% voted for Ganon. Congratulations to the people
Oh,
who
he
voted
just
for
he
Ganon.
had the potential. He had the build to make it work, but he
Yeah. I'm
struggled
pretty
with the
sure
execution.
I was the only one who voted for Canon.
Damn, this means you're gonna get a lot of points.
Yep. I'm up to 4k in the bank.
Will we have time to do the finals and semi-finals? And the finals and the bronze finals? They're both
I
best
mean-
of 7.
I mean,
That's
on
about-
my end, sure. I'm not sure if the players can.
Well, I can. It's I can do the third place match.
Stand by.
Oh, it's the morning for me. I only just woke up about an hour ago, so.
Alright, predictions are up again for the second game. And it's a screen mirror on sidestep. I don't think I've ever seen a screen mirror being happening on Shattered
Okay,
Paradise.
so this is actually my favorite matchup in the whole game, and everyone hates it. So.
So why do you like it?
So the thing about Scrin is their tier 1 tanks are probably the worst units against Scrin. So Corruptors and Hover tanks are just awful against Scrin. Because one Storm Rider will kill an endless amount of tier 1 vehicles from Scrin. So
That's
pretty
fair,
much
yep.
there's like there is a few builds you can do. You can infantry rush, so you can go 2 ref and a bunch of barracks, and you can go sharks and legionnaires, because legionnaires can actually kill sharks once you get a good amount of them.
Well, you can see that both players obviously do not like this mirror match.
They don't like it, right? Because the sort of meta build for this matchup is 1 billion sharks at the start, and you try harass each other. So as both
Yep.
players are doing, they're trying to hit each other's power and barracks. Because you're trying to slow your opponent down, because you're both trying to get the Storm Riders as fast as possible. Because whoever gets the Storm Riders out first can be the aggressor. They can deny expanding.
Ooh, yeah,
they
but
can,
Ganon killed the Rax and there's no Icar Waste turret from Ice.
and this is how Scrin Mirror can end very quickly. Which is a shame because this I don't expect this game to carry on.
Wow.
That is so unfortunate.
That is once again some easy points for me.
It's a shame that me and Moods didn't meet in the tournament, because if we got a best of 5 against each other, we could have shown everyone what Scrin mirrors need to look like.
Yeah, basically stats for this game, for this tournament, they had to pre-select their factions, and obviously picking random is an option as well, which are these two players are doing. But who cares? And Moods, Odorless and Moods actually pre-selected Scrin. So
that's kind of ballsy.
Yep. All right, so
well, me and Moods are the Scrin players. So we kind of spent the time to really try figure out the Scrin mirror and all the different build orders and strategies that are actually viable in it.
Ooh, all right. This is gonna be a good matchup.
You tend to just die to riders if you don't go riders yourself.
So this is the mutants, by the way, aka the Forgotten. Pretty much play a little bit like GLA from Generals, in my opinion. That doesn't say anything to you, Xad, so they're all new to you, which is great. I mean, have you played RA2?
Nope.
Okay, great. So mutants are just a completely new faction to you. That's great.
I mean, in Kane's Raptor there's the mutant hovel, but that's where that ends.
Oh wow. Made a bunker to get an extra marauder. So the marauders basically are riflemen with shotguns, and they do splash damage, but they can also deploy sandbag mode. And if they do that, they get an extra range, weapon range.
So a bit like Peacekeepers-ish in level 3.
Yeah, I've never played RA3, so I can't confirm.
That's basically the basic energy for allies that have splash damage as well.
We have the Conga line along with Fiends, so this is the all-in. So this build order that Ganon is doing is you make about 15 marauders, yep, more or less. You make about 4 or 5 Fiends, and you go to put the pressure on, because as you can see that marauders should trade very good against pretty much all the other
shotguns
rifles.
do splash damage, so they should be able to get this.
Oh yeah, wow.
And then he's gonna drop a war factory, and then out of this war factory will come battle buses. And you can see his rally points already gone over. I know this build very well. I've lost to it many times. You make four battle buses, and you are pretty much all in. So you're trying to not lose your marauders, like Ganon is doing, which is really bad. So he has to back up, and he's going to have to remake some marauders, and now he's going to end up with 4 buses. 2 of them are going to be filled with marauders, 2 of them are going to be filled with fiends, and he's going to go try kill Isis.
Fiends are pretty much the rocket soldiers for mutants.
Like a mobile strike group then.
Yeah.
So actually, really,
this build that he's doing is extremely all-in. So if he doesn't like do crippling amounts of damage to Isis or win the game outright, he is in a terrible position, and you'll be very far behind.
I see. I mean, it's actually reminded me about Red 3 a lot, because allies, the faction have Peacekeepers, also have Riptides, which you can carry eventually.
Interesting. It's a big investment for Ganon, especially because he lost all of his marauders.
Yeah. So the build could have been cleaner, but
Yep.
But here he comes, and all Ice knows it's coming. All Ice needs to do is not lose. So you see he's actually stopped his building queue, his building tab, and he's just making defenses and units.
Yeah, he's got an
he
RPG
knows
tower
that
ready.
all he has to do is live. Yeah, he just needs to not lose. And
There's
he's
the
fine.
Wow, the RPG tower is pretty good. Nice evacuation. So if the battle bus dies with the units still inside, then you lose the units. That was nice evacuation there from Ganon yet
Ice is doing a
again.
pretty good job. Well, he's got no Marines though to clean up the infantry.
Yeah, he needs a Vulcan tower, maybe. He's gonna lose the MCV, maybe. Oh, no, what the fuck?
Oh,
I know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's spam deploying, yeah.
But he still
He
loses it.
MCV.
If you keep deploying and undeploying, they might all the units might retarget instead of going for the MCV. Yep. But the micro from Ganon is on point. Every battle bus he just evacuated in time, preserving his units.
Clean this up. No, he's fine. As long as he doesn't lose a harvester.
Hip Fiends are strong though right now. 2 of them are heroic as well. Look at these harvesters melting.
Nah, that's might be too much. Yeah.
Jesus.
It's extremely. It is. Oh my god! It's the most frustrating build to play against. It's so hard to hold, especially as Skrin. As Skrin is the hardest faction to hold that.
I see.
It was it best of 7 or best of 5?
Very dirty one. It's best of 5. That's it. It's dusted.
Wow. Yeah, I really have to thank Ganon for the points that I just got. Like, holy moly.
GG.
Yeah, Ganon, thank you very much for those channel points. Like, I bet on you every single time and I won. Every single
easy.
time.
Always better to save force.
Yeah, Ice got a lot of GDI.
Yeah.
That is true.
Because OpenRA.
All right. Well, I'd like to say that the finals are going to be Lilac as Cabal versus Ganon as Random in a best of 7.
Man, I want to see that. But is Lilac here though?
Me too.